Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are in the world. My name is Nick Ferrand, and these are my Italian one-take property tours. Today we are in Sansepolcro in Tuscany, and I have come to shoot this house today because I think it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And if you wanted to change your life and move to Italy, then I would be considering this house. Firstly, it's split into 3 apartments. It's registered as a bed and breakfast. You have an artist studio. You have bedrooms and bathrooms. But fundamentally, the cherry on the cake is this beautiful, mature garden, which is almost impossible to find in a medieval town. It really is absolutely stunning. And it has this incredible magnolia tree. Have you hugged a tree today? I hope so. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is this just beautiful garden. As I mentioned, it is almost impossible to find a garden like this in the old town. I'm going to just fall forward just a little bit so I can show you the back of the property, and hey, isn't that just gorgeous? It really is. And then we're going to come forward a little bit, and then I'm going to just give you a pan of the garden. The garden has a separate entrance which goes into the next street, and I'm just going to pull around because I just want to show you this tree. It is stunningly beautiful. Look at that. Now the garden is facing due south, and you, although are in a small medieval borgo, you are not overlooked at all. Stunning, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I think when I finish the tour, I'm going to come back to the garden and I'm going to give you all the information and the price. Now, the neighbours have got a small section of garden themselves, but it doesn't really impact on this property at all. Just over here is the old trough, and they've got some very nice fish living in it. And I'm just going to do the tour of the house first. I think that's what's important. So, oh, beautiful colours. Now we are in the garden at the back, and as we come through into the hallway, in the distance you will see the front door, and I might actually do a little bit to camera afterwards just to show you what that's like. In fact, no, Nick. No, I'm not going to do a little bit to camera. I'm going to open the door and show you right now. Now, if you were a resident here at this property, you will be able to apply for residence parking, and at the same time, there is a garage here. Now, let's just open this door. The camera will adjust just for a second, and I'm just going to show you the front of the building and the street itself. Incredibly quiet. And the building that you can see in the distance, further than that gentleman has just walked by, is the building where Buitoni, the pasta company, first set up over 100 years ago. Oh, look at pretty front entrance. Absolutely lovely. And if I pull up here, the building is over 400 square meters, over a lower ground, first and second floors, and it has a surprise at the top because it has a wonderful roof terrace. Oh, gorgeous. The other thing Sorry. The other thing about this property is that basically it's just a hop, skip and a jump from the main square in Sansepolcro. Right, let's get back in. Just going to close the door for a second. Bear with me. Okay, so we're going to come back along the corridor and I'm going to immediately turn right into self-contained apartment 1. Now, as I mentioned, this is a registered B&B. It has a front door. You're completely independent. And you've got direct access to the garden from these lovely French doors and a window as well. It has a living room and a kitchen, a single bedroom, and a built-in kitchen area. Yeah. Coming back into the hallway and turning left, you might be able to hear the extractor fan. In fact, I'm going to try and turn it off actually. No, I can't. And I can see a toilet, a sink and a bidet, and just behind the door is a shower. Around the property you have very old tiles mixed with later 50s and 60s, and some are a little bit later, but I don't mind that at all. I think it's a nice mishmash of time. Beautiful big bedroom. Really is. Yeah, if you wanted a Airbnb this, it would be absolutely perfect. Very quiet street. Just going to pull back so you can get a feeling of the space as well. So you can see now basically from the bedroom going into or past the bathroom into the living room with a kitchen area and out into the garden. Oh, what a lovely place to stay. Apartment number 1. Where are we going to go, Nick? I think there's just so much to do. I think we're going to go down and I'm going to show you the cantinas. Here are the stairs going up to the first floor, but I think the cantinas would be jolly good. Actually, just let's go and turn around and pop back down to the hallway so I can then go down into the cantinas. There is a wine cellar, and from there basically you can also in the cantinas you can pop into the garage area as well. The owners are presently using this room as an office. And it has beautiful beams which are painted above, which are all original. The foundations of the building dates back over 1,000 years. Now let's have a look what we've got here. Oh. Is there a light? I hope so. Oh, there's one. Is there another one? Oh, ooh. There's a boat suspended from the ceiling. How fantastic. Right, that garage automatic entrance is probably big enough for a Fiat Panda or certainly a Fiat 500. Yeah. I wonder if there's any lights which are going down. Are we going to go down? Yes, of course we are. Can I turn those lights on? No, I can't. Can I? Oh, let's just get down and see what happens. Oh, it's lovely and cool down here. Oh, right, I hope we can find a light. Now, the owners are New Zealanders, and they have decided to sell because they find the travel now becoming quite difficult. You've got this is just such a classic cantina. I mean, we must be 2.5 meters under the ground. Oh, it's got all the tools and bits and pieces. Yeah. And your workshop, it's a big space actually. It really is. If I pull around and I look down, yeah, it is a really big space. And look at the stairs. Quite amazing, actually. It's incredible, isn't it, when you think about it? I mean, these buildings are just, dug with a spade and without any machines whatsoever. It's quite incredible. All right, let's just turn around and go back into the office area. And then I can see another room. Oh, masses of space, actually. So here you have a laundry room. I just love the originality of it all. Oh, look at that door. It really is fantastic. And look at the hinges on it. That's all forged by hand. Don't find that anymore. Just going to pull that over, see what I can see inside here. Let's pull this door back. Wow. Oh, look at that. That is a proper cellar. Look at the arch. Yeah, it's quite incredible. What a wine cellar that would make. Oh, fantastic. I do love that door, I really do. Beautifully made. You think that basically you had to take a tree, cut it down, wait for a year for it to dry out, saw it by hand, plane it. It's just history. History, I just adore it. Okay, so that's the cantinas, the cellars, and what I would make it my beautiful wine cellar as well, for selected guests only. Right, moving on. I think we're doing the first floor. Now, for a house of a little over 400 square meters, there's a lot of space. There really is. Now, this tread going up is quite steep, which is absolutely normal in an Italian house. And where are we going to go, Nick? What are we going to do? Oh, I think we're going to go left. Now, that door looks like a 1940s, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit later. Or maybe a little 1950s. you come into this beautiful reception room. Lovely big windows, marble fireplace. Yeah, it looks a bit later, look at that. Yeah, I think that's really beautiful. If you wanted to have a wood burning stove, you'll need to put a flue, so a further inspection will be needed. Nice high ceilings on this floor, and the original woodwork as well. I like that. I think that these tiles here have been laid in the 1950s, and then if we walk through into the tread of the bedroom, you go back to the original terracotta tiling. Very simple bedroom, very nice wooden beams. So this is apartment number 2. Nice through corridor. Wow, it's a maze. What a lot of space for a house in the middle of town. Right, here you've got a bathroom, and it has an extractor fan, but this has one which basically you can turn off. And then here I can see the light's slightly different. I just want to check something. Right, I can see a bath, and just behind the door again is a shower, and I'm not going to go in there and show you that, but basically it is a shower. Coming through into another bedroom. Oh, I suppose there's another entrance, isn't there? So you can come through one from the other. So you've really got a Jack and Jill bathroom with a corridor between the two. For being in the middle of a medieval Borgo, it's incredibly quiet. There's a fly screen on this window. I don't think I can pull it up, so I'm just going to put the camera as close as I can so you can see basically as it looks over the garden and that beautiful tree. Yeah. Now there's central heating throughout the house. Again, beautiful flooring in this room as well. Okay, oh, what are we doing? Oh, I see, we're doing a loop around the house itself. I'm just going to open that door. Oh, I see, you've got a... All right, so you've got a... Oh, isn't that cozy? You've got a dining room, a wood-burning stove. Again, a beautiful window which is overlooking the garden. Just stunning. You've got beautiful undulation also. Oh, here I am. Right, so what we've done is a loop. In fact, I'm going to give you the return on this because I think it's important. If I come round here, yeah, the flooring's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you've got wooden beams. I'm just see if I can get a flare so you could, if I can get down here, you can see. Ah, if I can just do that. Let's see if can you see the floor undulating? Oh, you want to rub them, don't you? They're so beautiful. Right, I'm just going to pull back into this room. So we are now on the first floor, going back into the garden side of the house. And then I'm going to show you the kitchen. Nice hob. And then it has a cloakroom at the end. It's quite interesting. Again, a really lovely window overlooking the garden. Gas boiler. I assume that basically all three apartments have their own independent gas boiler. The cloakroom at the end I can see has a shower. Yeah. Okay, so where are we going now? So what we've done is that we've done a complete loop of the first floor. And we're going back in. Oh, I love the way the light's just flaring out. Where are we going? Oh, there's stairs coming up. Can you hear the clock? Right, so these must be the stairs going up to the next floor. It just feels so much bigger. It really does. Now we are just around the corner from the famous painting by Piero della Francesca, The Resurrection. And I did a video of that once with the wonderful Anthony Clark that saved this village from destruction in the end of World War II. Second floor. Again, later edition marble fireplace. Again, two very large windows. Again, beautiful terracotta flooring. And I wonder whether this makes the same duo, the same floor plan. So this must be registered as apartment number 3. You've also, on this level, I know where I am going to point the camera outside, is that as the camera adjusts, all you've got is this beautiful green in front of you and part of a wall with no windows. So you are incredibly private on this level as well. No wooden beams in here. This was obviously done at a later stage. And I can see 2 singles pulled together. Oh, it is slightly different because I think, if I'm not mistaken, you've got 2 bathrooms. This one has a ensuite. I can see a bidet sink. And I'm going in because I want to show you one of them. Here we go. So all the shower units are behind the doors. There's the return. I can hear the church bells of the cathedral. Oh, what's on the left? Oh, that's the hallway coming through. Oh no, there's another door. Oh, that goes back up. Wow, okay, we'll get to that in a mo. Again, fantastic terracotta flooring, all completely original. So here, it's a mirror image, well, almost, because you've got, on the first floor, you've got one big bathroom, and on this floor, you have basically the bathrooms being split into two. You do have a corridor which is interconnecting between them, but you do have a private bathroom. The first room on the second floor has it en suite, and this one, well, really it's just outside in the corridor. I see where the floor's been, basically part of it has been relaid, but I will tell you now that that's been relaid 100, 200 years ago. Again, really nice doors, and you come out, oh, that's interesting. So here you are in the kitchen number 3, so apartment 3. Quite a rustic kitchen. I don't see a dishwasher here. I see an under-the-counter sink. Yes. And I don't see an oven here. I just see a 4-burner gas hob. But a nice room. Oh, it is a nice room. Oh, what else does this house have to offer? What's this? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Let me just pull around here. Oh, you've got this really cute bedroom as well off the main corridor. There's a single room. Let me just pull down, I'll show you that. It's really lovely there. Is that a bathroom at the end? Oh, that's a similar bathroom to the one which was, or powder room, which was basically, let's pop in and have a look at that. Oh, there's a shower behind the door. No, we're not going to go in. Oh, it's quite small. Oh, you've got this lovely view. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Well, right, I've been told it's a roof terrace, and I think I know where the stairs are for that, so we're going to go and have a look at that right now. So you've got 2 full tours of the first and second floors. Okay. Oh, that's a stud wall on the left-hand side. If one wanted to change that, you could. I'd probably keep it exactly the same. Where? Oh, now we come back out of the stairs. Oof. Oh, it's our clock. Well, their clock. Right, door. Okay, fine. So here we are. So we're going up. So yes, I was right. There's an extra boiler. So there's a gas boiler for each apartment. Yeah. It says mind your head, which you will see in a minute. Okay. Yeah, you have to stoop just a little bit. Oh, but I can see the door. Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, wow. Let's get out. Now, I've looked at the plans, and this is a registered roof terrace. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just going to show you that so I can basically show you the garden space. Yeah. You can see the Tuscan hills in the background. And it's just so beautiful to be up here overlooking this stunning Tuscan borgo. Okay, I'm going to get downstairs back into the garden because there's a couple of other bits which I want to show you. Okay, I've just come down the stairs again and we are now basically on the ground floor, and I've just walked out into this garden again, and I just think it's totally enchanting. It really is. Right, I'm going to walk across and show you the artist studio, and then I'm going to put the camera down and give you all the information that you need. Yes, perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's a lovely space. And this is facing east. So I expect you're going to get really beautiful afternoon light, in the sense of basically mottled, reflective light. Now, one thing I didn't show you is in the garden, there is another cloakroom, which I think is great. Some of you might ask whether there is an opportunity to put a swimming pool or a plunge pool here, and I do not know. That would be subject to a planning application. I can't guarantee that you would basically be able to get that done, and certainly you would not want to be cutting down that tree. Right, let's put the camera down. It's hot, it's beautiful, it's Italy, it's the summer. Right, before we get to the information, I would like to give a big shout out to Mario. Mario sent me a message on Instagram. He's in hospital at this moment in time. He's just had an operation, he's recovering, and he has a big TV screen, and he's been watching my videos. So Mario, get well. Thank you so much. It means a lot. And the other person I would like to give a big shout out today is a lady called Elva Tetzer. Elva, your husband really does love you. Okay, what have we got? The owners purchased this property in 2000, which is 23 years ago. The reason they're selling is because they come from New Zealand, which is a long way away, and they're finding the journey quite difficult now. They are residents here. The house is split into 3 apartments. They live on the first floor. They rent out the other 2 apartments from Airbnb or bed and breakfast. The property tax, if you were paying property tax here, they don't on the first floor because they are residents, but I will tell you, and I don't have the exact figure at this time, but I will tell you it would be no more than 2,000 euros a year. And the rubbish tax is approximately 400 euros a year. The building itself is 405 square meters, and this stunning garden is 280 square meters. 6 bedrooms, garage, small car, 6 bathrooms, outside toilet, which I didn't show you because it's just an outside toilet. You're walking distance to virtually anything that you want. It's fantastic. Nearest train station, big train station, is in Arezzo. There you can take a train to anywhere in Italy. Perugia Airport, which is the nearest airport to here, is within 1 hour, and you can get a number of flights to different places in Europe. And the price of this property is 490,000 euros. Just finding a garden in the middle of a medieval town is hard enough on its own. If you would like further information about this house, please just send me an email at info@abodeitaly.com. I say this every week, and I mean it sincerely. Everybody who's subscribed to this channel, thank you. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, would you be so kind and just push those buttons, and that will help me so I can help you. Until the next tour, I'll see you very soon. Take care. Ciao.